Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Barren County High School Gymnasium for Kentucky High School Women's 4th Region basketball action. Our game this evening is between the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Warren Central Lady-Dragons, and the home team on the scoreboard, your very own Barren County Trojanettes. And now introducing the starters for the Lady-Dragons. Starting at one guard, number 5, Deja Shanklin. Starting at one guard, number 20, Ivy Shelton. Starting at one guard, number 22, Alyssa Connor. Starting at one guard, number 23, Chrissy Johnson. And starting at center, number 35, Asia Anthony. The Lady Dragons are coached by head coach Joe Hood. And now introducing the starters for the home team on the scoreboard, your very own Barren County Trojanettes. Starting at one guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 11, Elizabeth Bertram. Starting at one guard, a 5'8" junior, number 4, Mallory Pettigo. Starting at one guard, a 5'8" junior, number 22, Bailey Pettigo. Starting at one guard, a 5'6" senior, number 2, Hadley Hammer. And starting at forward, a 6'1" junior, number 35, Mackenzie England. The Trojanettes are coached by assistant coaches Abby Beard and Scott Chapman. Trojanette head coach is Piper Lindsay. Your officials for tonight's game are Mark Curry, Brian Morgan, and Carrie Wenders.
Mackenzie England for Barren County. Trojanettes moving left to right for the first half. Warren Central coming right to left. Don't have the crowd we had last night.
No, I didn't suspect we would, but we might fill in.
Yep, Brian Morgan tosses it up, controlled by the Trojanettes as Elizabeth Bertram gives it out now to Mallory Pettigo, and she'll set things up for the Trojanettes. She's guarded out there, goes right side with it. Now throws a backdoor pass down to Bertram. She puts it up and in.
We haven't ran our opening backdoor lob play for a few games, but we ran it successfully there to open this one.
Barren County trying to put pressure on the ball. Shelton gets rid of the basketball down on the left side. It'll be a traveling violation on Johnson. And Barren County gets it right back.
Closed out on the backside, and she thought twice about shooting it in front of Mackenzie.
Now we see a 2-2-1 zone court press applied by Warren Central. In the middle goes to England. Over the left side it goes to Bertram. Now Bertram wants to drive, trying to go back to England, wasn't looking for the pass. Turnover as Johnson brings it back the other way for Warren Central. Takes it down in the corner, now dribbles back left, throws up a wild pass, and way over the head of Shelton, went right in the Barren County bench.
And they're going to continue with the pressure, but it's going to be much different pressure than what we saw from Christian County last night, as actually they dropped off there.
Mallory Pettigo gets it across against Johnson, hands it off to Bailey, now off to Bertram. Here's Hadley Hammer down the lane, bounce pass underneath to England. She puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound taken in there by Anthony. Here comes Shanklin with it in the front court for Warren Central. Anthony still on the dribble out front. A little over a minute gone here in the opening quarter. Barren leads at 2-0. Shelton, the 7th grader, gives it out now to 35, which is Anthony. Now go back on the right side to Johnson. Johnson against Bertram, wants to drive. Bertram fell down, shot goes up short, missed everything, goes out of bounds. Johnson trying to go for the basketball, and it's going to be Barren County's basketball. Warren Central wants a timeout here. 6:29 to go in the first. Barren County leading 2-0 as we take a Big O timeout, brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow.
Much different atmosphere than last night, and much different pace to the game too. Everything, after watching last night's game, everything almost seems like it's in slow motion. We have to be the ones to pick that tempo up, because Warren Central is definitely not going to be able to play at the pace Christian County did.
Yeah. We'll be back here Monday night. Trojanettes hosting Thomas Nelson, the Lady Generals.
No time to practice for sure.
That's
They're
right.
just playing games right now, but there'll be some breaks to work on things. You actually want to cut down on your practices probably at this time of the year anyway.
Then go to Warren East Tuesday night. Mallory Pettigo with it for the Trojanettes. Works against Johnson. Cuts back left. Gives it off to Bailey Pettigo. Down in the corner, Elizabeth Bertram. Fires it down to England. Back out it comes to Hammer. Hammer wants to drive. Right of the lane. Shovels it back off to Mallory Pettigo. Now Bailey Pettigo. Left side Bertram. Bertram wants to drive against her defender. Throws it up off the glass and in. Now Bailey Pettigo. Left side Bertram. Bertram wants to drive against her defender. Throws it up off the glass and in. Shelton bounces it off to Shanklin. Shanklin back to Shelton to the left side. Giving it back out now to Shanklin. Shanklin dribbles with the left hand. Now feeds it off on the left side. Johnson back out around the perimeter. They give it to Shelton. Or excuse me, that's Shanklin. Shanklin off now to Connor. Connor angles off right. And having trouble with it there was Johnson. Had to get rid of the basketball. Shelton with it on the left side. Back out now to Shanklin. Shanklin out near midcourt on the dribble. Now starts in. Gives it off left side to Connor. Back out now to Shanklin. Swings it right side to Shelton. Back out to Shanklin. Drives left of the lane. Throws up the shot. It's an air ball. Bertram's got it for the Trojanettes. Elizabeth on the run. Taking it all the way to the basket. Feeds it off in there. And here's England missing the shot at point blank range. It's tipped out to Bailey Pettigo. Spins. Flips it up with the left hand and in.
Stuck with it there. McKenzie had a good night last night. She's missed her first 2 shots. Can't hang her head. We need her to do it just like she did.
And driving against England. Here's a shot going up and in. That was a tough shot by Johnson.
Yeah, McKenzie shaking her head a little bit. Everything going wrong for her, but she'll be fine.
Diagonal pass, Hammer. Almost lost it out of bounds and saved it in bounds, but Connor's got it. Lost the handle. Down on the floor is Bertram with it, but got rid of it up to Shelton. Shelton feeds it across. Johnson puts it up. It is good over Bailey Pettigo.
They made back-to-back tough shots.
It's a 6-4 ball game. Bertram taking it all the way to the basket. Gets behind the defense. Missed the shot. And rebound taken by Anthony. Bailey Pettigo trying to go with a steal. Diving for it. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Mallory Pettigo. Gives it to England. Back to Mallory Pettigo. 4:18 to go. First quarter. 6-4 Trojanette lead. Hammer right side. Feeds it down in there to England. One dribble. Throws it up in the lane. Rolled it in.
Good move. Good footwork. Squared herself and rolled over the front of the rim.
8-4. Barren County. Connor in the backcourt. Cross-court pass comes to Shelton. Looks for Shanklin on a bounce pass. And stolen away by Mallory Pettigo. Takes it to the basket. Puts it up and in.
She stuck her hand down in the crossover and intercepted the dribble.
Long looping pass going to be lost out of bounds by Johnson. That thing hung up in the air for a long time. Mackenzie England will come out, and Jalen Bush in the ball game. 5'11 junior. And a couple of substitutions. Got Carly Delk also in the ball game. 5'9 sophomore. And all right, so we're good. Okay. 3:42 to go, first quarter. Barren County 10, Warren Central 4. Mallory Pettigo lost the handle, but got rid of it off to Bailey Pettigo as it smacked out of her hands. Bounce pass off to Delk. Delk sends it back out to Mallory Pettigo. She drives toward the basket, cut off. Now try to go, gives it back out to Bailey Pettigo on the left side. Now Bailey Pettigo will pick up the subs here in just a minute for Warren Central. They go down in low. Here's a shot put up, no good for Jalen Bush. Rebound taken in there by Shelton. The 7th grader for Warren Central. Passes on the left side to Taylor, who's in the game. Tiffany Taylor, 5'2 senior, number 25. And number 4 is Laoni Lewis, 5'4 freshman. I think I've got everybody right now.
Yes.
Here's Johnson driving against Mallory Pettigo. Cut off down low. Shot put up and banked in by Taylor Leach, who just checked in, a 6-foot sophomore. 10-6. Here's a shot by Bertram. Got it, and a foul. About 8 feet away from the left side. And the foul is going to be on Lewis. Her first foul of the basketball game. And Elizabeth Bertram with 6 points. The free throw is on the way, and it's good. Give her a 3-point play the old-fashioned way, and the Trojanettes lead at 13-6. 2:44 to go here in the first quarter. Lewis driving strong, almost walked with it. Left side Johnson, out to Shelton. Lewis back to the right side. And back to the left side is Shelton. Back out front is Lewis. Gives to Taylor. Swings it left side to Johnson. Fakes, drives around Delk. Puts it up, blocked in there by Bush. And it's going to be a jump ball as Bailey Pettigo reached in on Shelton to tie it up. Possession arrow to Central. Hadley Hammer back in the ball game for Mallory Pettigo at 2:23 to go here in the first. Barren County with a 13-6 lead. As Johnson tries to inbound, right side of the basket. Gets it in the corner. Out to Shelton. Shelton working around the perimeter. Goes to Lewis. Lewis out top. Back to Shelton. Turns and fires a long one that's way off the mark. Delk. Lead pass up to Bertram. Bertram driving to the basket. Scoops it up and in with the left hand.
Defender didn't stop the ball. Actually floated back with Pettigo, so Elizabeth just took it herself. 15-6. Here's a three by Lewis. No. Rebound by Hadley Hammer. Had it smacked away. Reach-in foul. Going to be on Tiffany Taylor. Her first. That's Warren Central's second team foul. They don't have very many three-point threats. Shelton really the only one that shoots them consistently well.
Ariana Simmons, number 12, is checked into the Warren Central lineup. With 1:54 to go here in the first quarter. Barren County with a 15-6 lead. Bailey Pettigo working across. Gets a screen from Delk. Goes left side, gives it off to Bertram. Bertram comes off a Bush screen. Down the top of the horn. Now curls and gives it back off to Hadley Hammer. She drives toward the hoop, puts it up, shot it over the rim, got her own rebound. Trying to go back up. It's knocked away. Taken it there by Warren Central. Taylor taking it down the right side. Now holds up, gives it to Lewis. Lewis, now Shelton. Back to Lewis. Lewis going to fire up a three-point shot, and it's no good. Rebound to Bailey Pettigo. On the run, down the middle of the court. Bounce pass, down in there to Hammer. Trying to go up with a shot. He's going to be called for steps.
Tried to step through without putting it on the floor.
Elizabeth Bertram getting a break, 15-6. Mallory Pettigo is back in the game. So right now we've got Bush, England, Delk, Mallory Pettigo, and Hammer. 1:08 to play, first quarter. And it comes out to Shelton. Shelton working around the left. Gives to Lewis. Now Lewis back to Shelton, left wing. Back out front now to Lewis. And now Taylor with the basketball. Off to Shelton, back out to Taylor. 48 seconds to play in the quarter. Taylor bouncing the ball against the floor at 41 seconds to play. Goes down in the corner now. And back out for Shelton for a three. Knocks the bottom out of it.
She's taken a ton of threes and hits that one.
15-9. Mallory Pettigo in the lane. Can't get the shot to drop and try to go for their own rebound. And Central comes up with the basketball. Driving with it is Taylor. Left to the lane. Flips up the shot. Blocked by Hammer. Comes up with the basketball. We're going to get a foul. Foul is on Lewis, her second. That'll be number 3 on the Lady Dragons with 14.9 to go here in the first quarter. The inbounds pass comes to Mallory Pettigo. Gives it to Delk. Fires it down in there to England. Muscles it up. No. Gets her own rebound. Put it back up. No good. But a foul with 7.7 remaining. This will be on number 20 for Warren Central, and that is Shelton. Her first, team's fourth. And Mackenzie England at the line, a 62.5% free throw shooter, has 2 shots.
You wonder how tired we are from last night, too. I thought we wore down towards the end of the game, and Mackenzie wants to power through and finish that strong, but maybe we don't have as strong of legs as we would if we had some breaks, and we're going to have those stretches where we don't have but one day off and play 2 more games.
A couple of new players in for Warren Central. We'll pick up the names here in just a minute. As Mackenzie England stands at the free throw line for a second free throw shot. Got it. 16-9, Barren, 6 seconds to go, first quarter. Here comes Taylor with it. Hands it off to Shelton. 2 seconds, long three by Shelton. No good, off the iron, and that will end the first quarter. Trojanettes 16 and Warren Central 9. Back with the second quarter after this timeout. You're following the Trojanettes on 103.7 Nash Icon.
And at the end of the first quarter here at Barren County Gymnasium, the Trojanettes currently lead over Warren Central Lady Spartans 16-9. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you BCHS news, sports, and interest opportunity. Check out our weekly BCHS.com/BMN. All this to you. Thank you for your support, all fans of BCHS.
You're watching
Crow and Son Funeral Home, reminding everyone, please don't text and drive. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here from Barren County High School as the Trojanettes have the basketball. Here's Bailey Pettigo with it out front. We'll hand it off out to Mallory Pettigo. Getting some pressure from Taylor. Dribbles left, gives it to Hammer. Fires it down in there to England. She's double teamed. Back to Hammer. Fires it out for three. It is no good. Rebound taken in there by Keelia Kofer. 5'10" junior for Warren Central. Here's Taylor. A little stutter step. Now will curl out of the wing. Bring it out to Shelton. Back out now to Taylor to set it up. Taylor, one of the two seniors on this Warren Central team. And we've got a moving screen called against somebody. I think it's going to be on Shelton. Her second, team's fifth. For Central is without their main player, Zachoria Hill, who had been on the varsity since 7th grade. Hammer throws it away, and it'll go out of bounds to Warren Central. Zachoria Hill, a 5'10" senior, injured in the first game of the season. Averaged about 18.5 points a game last year for Coach Joe Hood.
That's tough. You got a bunch of young kids looking at somebody that has experience, and when she goes out, they don't have anybody to turn to.
And she's had a lot of injuries throughout her high school career at Central. And they're almost a turnover, but Taylor driving into the corner to give it out to Villaferte, who's in the game. And there's a ball thrown away out of bounds off of Taylor. That is Alicia Villaferte, a 5'5" junior that's in the ball game for Warren Central right now. 16-9, Trojanettes, 6:45 to go here in the first half. Mallory Pettigo with it, hands it off to Hammer. Now goes into the weave out there. Bailey Pettigo flips it over to Mallory Pettigo in the wing. Had a shot, didn't take it. Goes in the lane, spins back left, flips it up in the air, and good, and a foul. Thing went straight up in the air, went down the twine, and the foul is going to be on number 12 for Warren Central, and that is Simmons. Her first, team sixth. So Mallory Pettigo with her second field goal of the ball game pushes the lead out to 18-9. 69% free throw shooter. Mallory Pettigo puts it up in the air and got it. 19-9. Trojanettes, 6:34 to go here in the first half.
We're going to try to pick up a little pressure, 2-2-1 variety.
There you go, good.
As the ball comes into play to Shelton. Shelton now looks, gives it off now to Shanklin, who's back in the game. Back to Shelton. She walked.
Yeah.
Went over there, wanted to pass it off, and then couldn't find anybody and came back down with it. Trojanettes basketball. Hanley Hammer will toss it in to Mallory Pettigo. She brings it across the line. Off to Hammer on the right side. And a bad pass going to be taken in there by Central. Tried to go back door. Leach picked it off. Now we got scramble on the floor, but taken in there. We got a 3-on-2 break. As it's going to be broken up in there. Stolen as Elizabeth Bertram's got it. Tried a behind-the-back dribble. Kept it going, though. Nice movement there by Elizabeth Bertram. Get it across to Mallory Pettigo. Here's Bailey Pettigo with it now. Hands it off to Hammer. Left side. And Mallory Pettigo with it. Getting some pressure out there from Taylor. Piper Lindsay wants a timeout. 5:50 to go here in the first half. Trojanettes 19. Warren Central 9.
Our offense is not very crisp, and once we mishandled that handoff, Piper jumped up and called the timeout, and I think that's what the discussion is about. You know, we have to have that carryover from last night that I talked about, where we played to that level. In a way, we're playing down to Warren Central's level tonight. We have a 10-point lead, but we haven't executed offensively in the half court, and I think we've had some opportunities at some break points that we have not been able to convert either. So maybe I don't want to make an excuse that we're tired, but I do think that plays a little bit into it. Mentally and physically, we're a little tired. We've got to get our legs back, and we need to execute here.
Barren County's basketball. Bailey Pettigo will toss it in. As it comes out to Mallory Pettigo. Works against Taylor. Sends it off to Bailey Pettigo on the right side. Now here comes England. Turnaround jump shot. Pops out of there. Rebound by Central, and they throw it away. Unforced turnover as Shanklin can handle the pass and went into the Warren Central bench. Coming back in for the Dragons will be 23. That is Johnson. As Bailey Pettigo looks to inbound. Gets it into Bertram. Bertram works it down in the paint, flips it up with the left hand and in. Came from the right side to the left. And Elizabeth Bertram with 11 points now, 21-19. Shelton sends it down left side of Johnson. They try to go inside there. It's batted loose. Taken by Bailey Pettigo. And I don't know, that was a cheap one.
Very weak foul.
I didn't see that one.
I don't really think.
There was nothing there.
I don't really think she even made contact. He called Bailey for the push-off, but it was more of just of a motion than it was actually contact.
So that's the first foul of the ball game against the Trojanettes. As Taylor will handle the basketball for Central. Work to the right side against Mallory Pettigo. Coming out to get it is Shelton. Shelton goes left side to Johnson. And Johnson fakes, lost the handle, had to go chase it down, back out to Taylor. 21-9, Barren, 4:55 to go here in the first half. And now Taylor will send it left side over to Johnson. Had it poked out of her hands by Bertram. Ball almost got loose there, but she came back over the midcourt stripe.
Yep, good recognition there.
Entering the Lady-Dragon lineup, number 14,
Aaliyah Whitfield checking in for the first time tonight for Warren Central, a 5'6" freshman. Assistant coach C.C. Helm has played about 12 or 13 players in the first half. 21-9 Barren. Here's Mallory Pettigo with the basketball. Right side with Bailey Pettigo. Now Bailey on the high post to Bush. Turns, looks, double team. Back out now. Bertram with it. Giving it back off to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo trying to penetrate. Can't go against Taylor. Has to back out. Taylor putting the pressure on her. Left side, Mallory Pettigo. Fires it down in there to Bush. She puts it up and in with the right hand. Just kind of swooped around and gets her first 2 points of the ball game. 23-9, Trojanettes. And Taylor gets it across. Being chased out there. Shelton pulls up with a 15-footer. It's off the back iron. Rebound to Bailey Pettigo for the Trojanettes. Takes it down the left side. Underneath. Here's a shot put up and in by Bush. Flashing underneath.
Good job, Jillian, running the floor to get the assisted bucket.
So Central with the timeout here with 3:53 to go in the first half. We'll take a Big O timeout. Brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow as the Trojanettes lead by 16, 25-9.
I think Hadley has been playing pretty good over the last few games, but right now she's getting a little bit of a breather, and we've gone back to the two post-player lineup. This is a lineup I didn't think we really executed with well last night. So these are opportunities where we do have the lead that we have, the 16-point lead, that we can use these to work and make sure we're all in the right positions, have the right spacing, because there will come a time where that lineup has to give us positive minutes. And I think Piper recognizes that she needs both post players on the floor, and they can feed off each other at times.
Hadley Hammer with 8 points last night in that game against Christian County.
And she had 6 assists, I think, in the Bowling Green game the Tuesday before. So back-to-back good games for her, and we're much better when she contributes. And the other team doesn't help off of her taking another one away.
Yep. All right, we get back to action here. It's Warren Central's basketball as Whitfield will toss it in for the Lady Dragons. And Shelton, the 7th grader, brings it up. Shelton on the dribble. Still out front with it. Bailey Pettigo is kind of backed off over there on defense. Now Shelton starts her move. Goes right side to Whitfield. Back to Shelton. Now Shelton around the top of the perimeter. And it's Johnson with it now. Johnson out now to Whitfield. Giving it back to Shelton. 3:26 to go in the first half. As Shelton starts her move, gets a screen out top. And can't go anywhere. Goes left side over to Whitfield. Back to Shelton, top of the circle. Back to Whitfield. Now Whitfield gives it back to Shelton. Shelton hands it off out there to Johnson. Back to Whitfield. Back out now to Johnson. Back to Whitfield. Going to launch it up for three, and it's no good. Offensive rebound, but Shelton takes it to the right corner and fires away. Misses. The ball headed toward out of bounds, and it'll be Barren County's basketball. Carly Delk back in for the Trojanettes. Eve Jackson, 5'9" sophomore, checks into the Barren County lineup with 2:54 to go here in the first half. So we've got Bush, we have Jackson, we have Delk, Bailey Pettigo, and Elizabeth Bertram. Jackson on the left side. Picks up her dribble against Shelton. Going to have to do something with it. Coming out to get it is Bertram. And a nice move down in the lane. Shot by Bailey Pettigo won't drop. Ball tapped around, taken by Johnson for Warren Central. Got around Delk, now heads toward the lane. Off the right side, here's Shelton with a shot. It's in and out. And an offensive rebound almost taken in. Then Delk throws it up court and running it down. Oh, as Elizabeth Bertram gets tripped. Foul on 12. That is Simmons. Her second personal, number 7 on the Lady Dragons here in the first half. Elizabeth Bertram at the line, 11 points in the first half, scored 9 in the first quarter. First shot goes up good. 26-9. Elizabeth Bertram's second toss on the way, good again. 13 for Elizabeth Bertram. It's 27-9, Barren County. And now we got more new players in the game for Warren Central. Kylie Ray, 5'9" freshman, number 15. And who else came in? Somebody else come in? I just thought somebody else came in. Whitfield with it, giving it out to Lewis.
Got 12
I think she's
there.
played everybody on the bench so far. 27-9, ball knocked away by Bertram, chased back down and then lost. It's Bailey Pettigo, gets tripped up, and that'll be a blocking foul on number 12, and that is Simmons, her third. Team's 8th. We'll put Bailey Pettigo at the free throw line. Coming in now for Warren Central is Mytavia Graham, a 5'8" sophomore, number 2. Does that take care about everybody that's on the roster?
Well, when you're a young team, you might as well throw them all out there. There's no difference between most of them, and if you're having a tough year, you're much better off to lose with young players that you can invest in for the future than be much different if you had this many seniors on the roster and you had that record.
Yeah, Bailey Pettigo got 1 of 2. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Warren Central. Mackenzie England and Mallory Pettigo return to the Trojanet lineup. Bailey Pettigo and Elizabeth Bertram is going to get a break here with 1:56 to play before halftime. The Trojanettes leading 28-9 on a 12-0 run here in the second quarter. As Warren Central yet to score here in the second period. Lewis goes over to Whitfield to the right side. In the corner is Graham. Back out to Shelton. Shelton back to Lewis. Lewis out front. Back to Shelton. Trying to penetrate. Goes into the circle. Now gives it off to Lewis. Reverses back right. Free throw line. Back out now to Whitfield. Minute and a half to go. Shelton on the dribble against Mallory Pettigo. Bounce pass off to Lewis. Lewis around the top of the perimeter against Delk. Now gives it in there to Graham. Fires it over to Whitfield. Back out to Lewis. She traveled. No whistle. Shot 17-footer. Hit the left side of the backboard. Delk with it for the Trojanettes. Holds up. Gives it off to Mallory Pettigo. Mallory Pettigo out between the circles. 1:07 to play in the first half. Left side is Delk. Sends it out now to Jackson. Right side over to Mallory Pettigo. They go down into England, trying to muscle it up. Shot no good. Trying to get her on rebound. Bush grabs it. Now here's Delk. Left side of the circle. No. Rebound tapped away. Out of bounds. It'll be Warren Central's basketball. Last touch by Mackenzie England.
We don't have that many shot attempts, even though we've got the lead.
4 field goals and 4 free throws in this second quarter. 40 seconds to go before halftime. Lewis has it for Central, gives it off to Shelton. Shelton back to Lewis. Throws it over to the right. And it's Whitfield driving against Bush, throws up the shot. It's an air ball. Taken in there by Jackson. Lead pass up to Mallory Pettigo. Mallory Pettigo feeds it off to Delk, and it's going to be a traveling violation.
Right idea. Carly was able to get down the floor very quickly.
23 seconds to go before the break. Inbounds pass comes to Shelton. Shelton, the 7th grader, brings it across the line. Right side it goes to Whitfield. They go down in the corner to Graham. Back out now to Shelton. Shelton wants to make a move on Mallory Pettigo. Steps back. Now gets rid of it off to Whitfield. Over the left side now to Lewis. She'll circle out with it. 5 seconds to go. Going to fire up an 18-footer straight away and banked it in. And that will do it for the first half as the Trojanettes lead here at the break. 28-11 over Warren Central, as Central scored their only bucket of the second quarter on that shot by Lewis. We'll come back with the Zaxby's halftime report in a moment as you're following the Trojanettes on 103.7 Nash Icon.
BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron. He prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's three major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Hello and welcome back for the halftime show here on BCHS Live. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo. Looking at the first half of this game, it's been really good for the Trojanettes. Looking at total points, Elizabeth Bertram currently leads the Trojanettes with 13. Second, we have Jillian Bush with 4. We have number 35, Mackenzie England with 3 points. Number 22, Bailey Pettigo with 3 points. And also Mallory Pettigo, number 4, with 5 points. As for the Warren Central Lady-Dragons, As for the Warren Central Lady-Dragons, currently leading with a total of 11 points. Their leading scorer right now is number 23 with 4 points. Behind her is number 20, Shelton, with 3 points. Then we have number 4, Lewis, with 2 points, and number 32, Leach, with 2 points. So we're excited to see what the rest of this half entails. Be sure to tune in here, and then afterwards at 7:30, the Trojans will take on the Spartans here at Barren County Gymnasium. So be sure to tune in here on BCHS Live. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's three major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Work against Johnson. You got Johnson, Taylor, Villaferte, and I believe Leach is in there. Shanklin. Over the left side is Mallory Pettigo. They feed it into England. Going underneath, putting up the shot. It's no good. Rebound taken in there. Loose on the floor, picked up by Bertram. Bertram hooks it back off. We got a whistle and a foul. And it's on 15, and that will be Ray, who started the second half for the Lady-Dragons. Bertram will toss it in left side of the basket. As it comes out to Mallory Pettigo, gives to Bailey Pettigo, feeds it in the lane to Bertram, turnaround jump shot left of the lane, got it.
Hit
the back of the iron. 15 points for Bertram. Got half of the Trojanet points, 30-11. Early in the second half, third quarter, as Taylor has the basketball, works around to the right side. Now Johnson, left side, Shelton. Giving it back out to Johnson. Johnson tried to penetrate. Lost the handle, had to go chase it down to the right corner. Bertram stays with her. And that should be a walk right there, but no whistle on that one. Ball knocked away, and Central still keeps it alive.
A lot of leniency tonight with the calls.
And it's Taylor with the basketball. Throwing it out to Shelton. Shelton goes left side. Johnson almost knocked away by Bertram. Johnson got up in midair and lost it. Bailey Pettigo comes up with it, stops and waits and bounces it off to Hammer. Giving it out to Mallory Pettigo with 6:38 to play here in the third quarter. Hands it off to Hammer, gives to Bailey Pettigo. Now here's Mallory Pettigo taking it down the lane, splits the defenders, throws it up, can't get it to go. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Mackenzie England, with a push-off, they say. Her first, team's first of the second half. And coming in for Warren Central now is Lewis.
Forgot to put the balls up. Left the ball rack out during the halftime break.
Somebody missed an assignment.
Yeah.
So referee Mark Curry took care of that problem. Central's ball, 6:26 to play here in the third. Barren up 30-11. Taylor with it for the Lady-Dragons. Trying to get a screen out there. Right side it goes to Shelton. Back to Taylor. Now left side is Johnson. Back to Taylor. Taylor driving. Right side. Flips up the shot. It is no good. Rebound put back up. Falling to the floor.
Got a screen.
That was Ray. And Mackenzie England picked up 2 quick ones just now.
Ray set a screen for the ball handler going around it, and she was able to float off of Mackenzie to get the rebound. They won't say she's shooting, but still Mackenzie will have to go to the bench.
So Jalen Bush is checked back in for Coach Piper Lindsay. 6:09 to go here in the third. Barren 30, Warren Central 11. Lady Dragons as Johnson tries to get ball inbound. Here's Lewis in the lane. Flips up the shot. It's no good. Rebound taken in there by Mallory Pettigo. Work up court against Lewis. Back and forth. Gets it across the line. Dribbles with the left hand. Fires it down to Bertram. Puts it up. Oh, it came off. Rebound taken in there by Warren Central. Racing it down is Taylor. Curls out of the left wing. Giving it out to Johnson. And here's Shelton. Throws up a three-point shot. It won't go. Cleared out by Jalen Bush. Ball is knocked away off of Hammer, but it's going to stay with the Trojanettes as Taylor got a hand on it. Barren County's basketball. Warren Central pressing. Ball comes into Bailey Pettigo. Gets it in front court, left side. Bounces off to Bertram. Will fire up a three-point shot. It's no good. And a rebound tapped out. Central with the basketball. Johnson gives it off to Taylor. Taylor pushes it across the line. Here's Lewis with it. Turns and gives to Shelton. Three in the air. Bottom. Shelton with her second three-point basket of the game. 30-14. Pass underneath. Bertram wide open from Bailey Pettigo. Puts it in.
Easiest shot we've had all night, but that was due in part to the nice pass.
17 now for Bertram. It's 32-14, Barren County. Working with it in the paint. Runner in the lane is coming off. Gets her on rebound. Puts it back up and in. Johnson gets her 6th point of the game. 32-16. Bertram in the front court. Now races. Want to work against Johnson. Foul is going to be called. First foul on Johnson. That'll be 2 on Warren Central here in the second half.
That's her first team second. Re-entering the Trojanet lineup, number 45,
Carly Delk back in the game now for Barren County. Ball comes into Delk underneath the Bush. She puts it up and in. 6 points for Jalen Bush, 34-16. Taylor racing it down almost to the baseline. Gives it out in the corner to Shelton. Back to Taylor. Now Taylor will back out. Balance the floor out between the circles. Gives it off to Lewis. Lewis now as Mallory Pettigo reaching in. High looping pass over to Johnson. Johnson fires it in there to, we're going to get a foul. And I think it's on Bailey Pettigo, and that's going to be her second. Team's third of the second half.
Bailey Pettigo, that's her second. Team third.
And coming back in for Warren Central is Whitfield. And she'll stand out to inbound the ball on the right baseline. And it comes into Ray. Ray against Jalen Bush. Loops it across, tipped away by Mallory Pettigo. That goes into the back court as Central touched it last. I thought Central touched it last.
She reached in, and Mallory reached in and kind of poked it away, I thought.
Thought it kind of brushed off a Central player, but apparently not. Eve Jackson checking back into the Trojanet lineup. 4:07 to play here in the third quarter. Barren County leading 34-16. Taylor out front with it, directing traffic. Trying to get things set up for the Lady Dragons as Whitfield has it, right side. Down the corner to Shelton. Shelton heads toward the paint, throws up the shot, and puts it in. Tough shot. She was kind of sideways when she threw that one up. 34-18. 8 points now for Shelton. And Bailey Pettigo with it in the front court. Bounce pass left side off to Jackson. Jackson looking for Bush down low. Can't find her. Gonna have to do something with it. Throws it back out to Mallory Pettigo. Now here's Bailey Pettigo trying to penetrate. Left of the lane. Bounce pass on the baseline. Jackson threw it back in bounds. Went between the legs of Bush. Loose ball on the floor. And it's going to be picked up by Central. Now it's scramble for again. And we're going to get a timeout here.
Saved their possession there after we turned it over again. We were not ready to catch it. Kind of watching instead of being able to get in the plays tonight, and that's forced us into a few more turnovers than Piper would have liked. And they've actually went on a little bit of a run here in this quarter and outscored us so far, haven't they?
They have, 7-6. And 2 baskets from Shelton. One, those a three-pointer. Johnson picked up the other basket. Barren County with 2 baskets from Bertram, 1 from Bush. And that's been it. We played almost 5 minutes of this third quarter.
I wouldn't say you would be excited about the future of Warren Central girls with what you see in front of you, but you have some hope. I think this team, you know, as young as they are, they're not out here giving up. They're not hanging their head. They're just playing, and if they work on their fundamentals, I think they could come on in the next few years.
Well, they've got 3 freshmen and a 7th grader on the floor. So Taylor's a senior. Here's Shelton, the 7th grader. Dribbles across the key. Here's a 3 by Lewis. It's an air ball. And going to be taken in there. We're going to get a whistle and get Jalynn Bush with a foul. That is her first, team's 4th. And 2:52 to go here in the third. Warren Central's basketball. Lewis gets it into Shelton. Right of the lane. Now brings it back out to the wing. Wants to send it off to Lewis. Over the left side now is Taylor. Taylor off the screen. Leaves it back with Shelton. Top of the circle. Left side Lewis. 17-footer left side. No. And try to get on rebound. Ball gets knocked loose and out of bounds. Back to Central.
They're not afraid to throw it up for sure, are they?
No.
They do not shy away from taking a shot, and they go hustle after the offensive board.
Lewis will toss it in. Baseline. Taylor knocked down by Jackson, but saved back in bounds by Lewis. They're out hustling us right now.
Yes, sir, they are.
And here's Shelton with the top of the key over the left side of Lewis. And now back out to Taylor. Taylor gives it back out to Shelton. Shelton, now Lewis. And now goes back in the corner to Taylor. Heads toward the paint. And we're going to get a foul on Mallory Pettigo. No, excuse me. It's on Eve Jackson.
Number 32, Eve Jackson. That's her first, team 5th.
15th foul of the half against the Trojanettes. And with 2:16 left to go here in the third. Got Hadley Hammer back in the game. Mackenzie England, Elizabeth Bertram. And we'll get a foul on Shelton. Didn't see what happened there, but that's her third, team's third of the second half. Full court pressure applied by Central. Bailey Pettigo throws it long up court to Bertram. She had it poked away, reach in, and out of bounds off of Taylor.
Entering the Trojan lineup, number 25. Bush.
And Bertram came off limping just a little bit just now. Ball comes into England. Underneath, puts it up, no good. Gets her on rebound. Goes back up with it, no. Bush got the rebound, puts it back up, a foul. Foul is on 15. And that is Ray, her second, team's 4th.
Bush, set line to shoot.
Jalynn Bush for 2 shots. First one on the way, too strong.
Rearing the Lady-Dragon lineup, number 5, Shanklin.
Shanklin returning to the Warren Central lineup. Bush back of the line for a second free throw shot. It's in the air, and she hits it.
I don't know what's going on with Elizabeth, but I don't know if we'll see her back tonight.
35-18, and going to get a foul as Taylor was trying to go to the bucket. Foul on Hadley Hammer. Her first, team 6th.
That's her first, team 6th.
As Lewis tries to get the ball in play, or rather Whitfield giving it out to Ray. Now Shelton around the perimeter left is Shanklin. Now Taylor back over to Shanklin. She double dribbled it right there. And they give it to Shelton with 1:45 left to play here in the third quarter. Shanklin forces up the shot wildly, no. Against the backboard. England with a rebound. Long pass from Mallory Pettigo is going to be picked off. Going to the floor was Whitfield. Taylor comes up with the basketball for Central. Sends it off now to Whitfield in the corner. The shot is good.
Basket, Whitfield.
35-20. England with the basketball. Hands it off to Mallory Pettigo. That gives to Hammer. They go down in the corner. Going up the baseline is Bailey Pettigo for the shot. It'll count and one.
Only our 8th point of the quarter.
That's her first.
Talked about bringing intensity, and that was an intense play there with a little bit of energy, but the rest of the 7 minutes that we've played, I don't think we've played much different than the first half.
Foul was on Whitfield, her first, team's fifth. And Bailey Pettigo at the line, 1 of 2 at the stripe tonight, puts it up in the air, and it's good. 3-point play for Bailey Pettigo. Puts the lead back out to 18 at 38-20. As they got Asia Anthony back in the ball game for Warren Central. Goes down to the corner to Whitfield, back out to Shelton. Shelton leaves it back with Whitfield, long range right. And now working with it is Shanklin out top. They give it off to Connor, who's back in the game. Hasn't played since about the first quarter. Started the ball game for Central tonight. 45 seconds to play in the third. Shanklin driving, shot blocked by Hammer, but a foul. Going to be her second, team 7th. And that's going to send Shanklin to the free throw line. Another senior on this Warren Central team. They only have 2. And here's Shanklin's free throw shot, no good. Taylor coming back in the lineup for Central, replacing Connor. And the second shot is no good by Shanklin. England with a rebound, giving it off to Mallory Pettigo. She works against Taylor in the back court. Gets it across the line. Now sends it out to Bailey Pettigo with 28 seconds to go here in the third. Reverses back left. Now gets rid of it to Mallory Pettigo on the wing. Looking for Bush down low, can't find her. Hammer, right side over to Bailey Pettigo, 17 seconds to play. Back out now to Mallory Pettigo. Mallory Pettigo getting pressure from Taylor. Now gives to Bailey Pettigo, 8 seconds. Bounce pass Hammer, 6 seconds, 5. They go into England, turns back to Mallory Pettigo for a 3. Bounces off the rim. That'll do it for the third quarter. Trojanettes 38, Warren Central 20. We'll come back to the fourth quarter after this time.
And at the end of the third quarter here at Barren County Gymnasium, the Trojanettes currently lead 38-20 over the Warren Central Lady Spartans. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo. Be sure to tune in here for the fourth quarter and then as the Trojans take on the Spartans. Thanks for tuning in.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interests like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the
far between in the second half.
20-point lead for the Trojanettes now at 42-22. And underneath, shot goes up, no good. England with a rebound. Off to Jackson. Jackson bringing it up court for the Trojanettes down the right side. Holds up now. Gets rid of it to England. England dribbles left of the lane. Gets rid of it off the left corner. Delk fires no good. Rebound taken in there by Taylor. Taylor sends it down the corner, left side of Whitfield. Back to Taylor. And here's Shelton with it. Right side, good for three.
It's her second one of the night.
Actually, third.
Third?
Yeah, she had one in the first quarter. It's hit two, and on the other end, Delk misses, but it's put up and in, but Jackson. 44-25 with 6:22 to go. Connor with the basketball for Warren Central. Down the right side of the floor, halfway to the corner. Now holds up, throws it out now to Shelton. Shelton gives it out now to Taylor. Taylor back over the right side to Connor. Connor, cross-court pass over to Shelton, back out to Taylor. Wants to make a move to the right side, dumps it off in the corner. Connor fires for three, it's no good. And rebound long to Delk in the right corner. So hit the right side of the backboard. We're going to get a timeout.
Here the coaching staff yelling dribble. She wasn't really covered up. I think she could have dribbled out of trouble, but elected to be safe with it and take a 30-second timeout. 6 minutes essentially to go tonight.
So Big O timeout here, brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow. You're listening to 103.7 Nash Icon, WHHT FM, Cave City, Glasgow. Online at ESPNKY.com. Also, we're on tonight at BCHS Live, channels 19 on the EPB cable, also 97 on South Central cable. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer. We'll get set for the Trojans and Dragons in the second game coming up tonight.
Student section just in the plain old burgundy and gold tonight. White last night, burgundy and gold tonight.
And we won't have another home game for a while after tonight as far as a doubleheader is concerned. There's a pass broken up in there, but taken by Bush. Trying to go up with it, and we're going to a foul called against Warren Central, and Jalynn Bush will go to the free throw line. The foul on 14, that's Whitfield, her second, team's eighth.
Pass on number 14, Aaliyah Whitfield. That's her second teammate.
And Bush at the line for two shots. The first one is good. She is 3 of 5 from the stripe and has scored 9 points tonight for Coach Piper Lindsay. 20-point lead for the Trojanettes at 45-25.
Without Elizabeth in there, we've had some bench players have to step up and contribute tonight. Jalynn's played quite a bit here in the second half, and so has
Johnson. Johnson shovels it in there, and a crowd. A shot goes up, no good, but a foul. And that's going to send Whitfield to the free throw line. The foul on Barren County's Hadley Hammer, her third, team's eighth. Whitfield averages 0.6 of a point a game, and she scored 2 tonight. This free throw goes up, and it's no good. It shows she shoots 16.7% from the foul line. Elizabeth Bertram.
She walked up, and we
walked up. They thought she was going to check in.
She's heading over to the training room.
Yeah. Shot goes up, no good. Delk with a rebound, giving it off to Mallory Pettigo. Underneath, here's Hammer, lays it up, missed the shot. Bush trying to get the rebound, does. And whistle, jump ball. Somebody reached in to tie it up. Barren will get it back, though, in the alternating possession. Not sure what's the situation with Elizabeth Bertram, but she came up limping, maybe strained a knee muscle or something. Well, hopefully we'll get a report here before long. Comes into Delk, breaking down, shot no good, and we're going to get Bush come over the back on the rebound.
It's Elizabeth's left knee, but that's all we'll say. So.
And she's walking on it okay, which that's a good sign.
It's her second team ninth.
At the line is Graham for Warren Central. That was the 9th foul on the Trojanettes here in the second half. Shot goes up, and it is good for Graham. 5'8" sophomore. And she'll get the bonus. And that one's going to miss everything. Trojanettes will get the ball with 5:17 to go, up by 20. And Central in the full court press as Delk will toss it in. Comes into Hadley Hammer. And now here's Mallory Pettigo in the back court. Will get it across the line against Lewis. Gets rid of it to Eve Jackson on the left side. Out to Hammer. Hammer feeds it in the lane. Here's Delk going up with a shot, and she's fouled by Johnson. Her second, team's ninth. And Carly Delk at the line for 2 shots.
Carly, just a sophomore. You give her a little bit of time, she catches that curl cut and goes up strong with it. She got knocked off her track and had to find her balance, and otherwise that's probably a right-handed layup for her in the future.
Delk for the second toss. It pops out the same way. And rebound to Warren Central. They go down, but Shelton has a basketball. Bounce pass, left corner. They let it go for 3, and it's an air ball. Ooh, Mallory Pettigo went down hard and high. Shot from the right corner. Then Whitfield puts it up and in.
That was a sloppy scenario that ended with a 2-point bucket for them.
Going to get a foul here on Lewis. Her third, team's 10th. As she fouls Mallory Pettigo. And 2 shots for Mallory Pettigo. First one is up, and it rims good. 6th point of the game. 47-28. Still 4:39 to go. This quarter's really hung on for a while. And the second shot good for Mallory Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo back in for the Trojanettes for Mallory Pettigo. And let's see, somebody came in for Central. I think it was Johnson back on the court. Taylor with it for Warren Central, working with the basketball out front. Reverses back left, gets rid of it off to Johnson. Johnson now to Lewis. Back to Taylor again. Now Taylor working on the right side. Takes it out to the corner, sends it off to Johnson. 19-footer, right side, no good. Long rebound, chased down by Lewis. Warren Central keeps it alive. And back out now to Johnson. 20-point lead for Barren at 48-28. Lewis fires it over the right side. It's Shelton in the lane, in a crowd, puts it up and in and draws a foul. Shelton, only a 7th grader, has 13 points. Carly Delk picks up her first. That'll be the 10th on the Trojanettes. So both teams double bonus. And Shelton for the free throw toss. It's up and it's good. She's got 14 of Warren Central's 31. Long pass down the floor, got a 2-on-1. Bush, bounce pass across to Jackson, puts it up. No, foul on Shelton. It's her 4th.
Just took too long there. That's a mistake by Warren Central. They didn't have anybody rotate back, and we were late recognizing it and late trying to get the ball up and in.
So Eve Jackson at the line, a free throw. Got it. That's her 4th point. All here in the 4th quarter. 49-31 Barren. And hits them both. Makes it 50-31 with 3:50 to play in the game. Taylor with the basketball for Warren Central. Heads toward the lane and now gets it back out to Lewis. Is tapped around there. A bit of double dribble. Something. So now Taylor will set it up. She brings it out almost to the midcourt line. They come to try to set a screen for her. Left side is Lewis. Back out to Johnson. Johnson wants to drive against Delk. Cuts back left. In a crowd. Threw it out. Somebody had to go chase it down as Lewis. She falls down. And they're going to get a foul on Eve Jackson.
Number 32, Eve Jackson.
They've definitely got, by no means complaining about the officiating, but they've definitely gotten breaks tonight. If there was a doubt, there's 3 or 4 times where they've fallen down with the basketball and nobody's called anything. So they've been definitely lenient towards them with the calls.
Shot's good for Lewis. It's her 3rd point. 50-32. Been an even second half.
It absolutely has.
And this one goes up. It's no good. And rebounding there by Carly Delk. Here comes Bailey Pettigo being chased in the backcourt. We'll get it across the line now against Whitfield. Dribbles left, hands it off to Delk. Delk hands it off to Hammer. Hammer working, split the defenders, and a lot of traffic. The ball got loose, but Delk's got it, throws it back cross court over to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo left side over to Hammer. Now Hammer finds Delk crashing in, puts it up. Oh, missed the shot. Wide open right down the lane, just couldn't get it to fall. And they lose the handle on it. That was Taylor. Jackson throws it up off to Bailey Pettigo, down to Delk, and she lays it in.
Makes up for it there, run in the break.
52-32. 2:28 to play here in the ball game. Lewis brings it out, gives to Shelton to the left side, wants to make a move toward the basket. Fall-away shot goes up and in. Shelton's going to be a nice player for them, only a 7th grader. 52-34 behind the back dribble. Bailey Pettigo working left side, reverses back right, and now loses a handle. They double team her. Ball's loose again, picked up by Lewis. And Lewis will drive against Hammer, throws up the shot over the rim, and taken in there by Carly Delk. She's triple teamed. Whistle, going to get a reach-in foul on somebody. Foul's on 25. That's Taylor, her second. And she got shaken up a little bit.
Yeah, we had a couple banged around that play, just going for loose balls and everybody converging at the same time, and that's what happened there on the end for Warren Central. As you said, Taylor shaking up.
She's going to be carried over by assistant coach C.C. Helm.
One way to help a player off the floor.
Yes, so just carry him off. Shanklin checking back into the Warren Central lineup. Carly Delk at the line. Free throw, no good. She's 0 for 3. Barren with only 3 field goals here in the 4th quarter, but we've shot 13 free throws. And hit 8. That one's good for Delk.
Only 7 field goals the whole second half, though, too, right?
53-34, a minute and 50 to play here in this one. As Lewis brings it out, gives it to Shanklin. Shanklin, top of the key, back to Lewis. Right side, it goes over to Johnson. Johnson goes down to the corner now to Shelton. And now Shelton on the dribble. Long bounce pass over to Lewis, back to Shelton. Shelton goes down to the corner. As Shanklin tried to go into a crowd there and loses a handle, turnover, long pass down the floor. Here's Jackson going underneath, too strong. Delk puts it back up, no, came up short. Rebound in there by Shelton. Ball knocked away and stolen by Jackson. Gives it off to Bailey Pettigo with 1:12 to go here in the game. Left side is Delk. Giving it out now to Liberty Rice, who's in the game. Freshman. Here's Jackson throwing it up with the left hand. Got it to go down and a foul. And that's going to be her 7th point of the quarter.
One way to go about it. She was running out towards the three-point line and flipped it back up across her body.
Foul was on 23, Johnson, her 3rd. And Eve Jackson with a chance to make a 3-point play, puts it up. It is no good. And rebounded there by Carly Delk. Throws it back out to Bailey Pettigo. Here's Rice, back to Bailey Pettigo with the left side. Putting down the dribble, sends it off to Bush on the right. Looking for Delk, cutting across, no. Giving it back out now to Jackson, now to Bailey Pettigo, 44 seconds to play. Right side is Bush. Bush reversing back and giving it off to Bailey Pettigo. Finds Rice down underneath, puts it up and in, and draws a foul.
Good catch. Turn and up quick to get an opportunity for a 3-point play. Played a little better the last couple minutes. Still haven't extended it very much, but this is a chance to go up by 24.
Liberty Rice, 5'4" freshman, can't get the shot to go. And ball knocked out of bounds. It goes to Central. 34.2 to play.
It'll be a win. It'll go down in the column, but kind of a scrappy effort from Warren Central, especially in the second half.
As Connor handles the basketball, veers off to the right side, looking left. They give it in there to Shobe, who's in the ball game. That's Jamea Shobe. Here's a shot going up, no good. Delk with a rebound, give it off to Bailey Pettigo. 15 seconds to play. They may just hold it out here.
Yep.
10 seconds. Left side is Rice. Down in the corner is Delk. Back to Bailey Pettigo. 5 seconds. And that'll about do it. Trojanettes will win tonight 57-34 over Warren Central. As the Trojanettes get their 10th win of the season against 5 losses, Warren Central drops to 2-14 on the year. Back with the postgame report in a moment. This is Trojanet basketball on 103.7 Nash Icon.
BCHS News live on the air.
Hello, 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 Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, 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 Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's three major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Welcome back here on BCHS Live. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo. Looking at the previous game, the Trojanettes defeated the Lady-Dragons 54-37. Now, as the Trojans take on the Warren Central Dragons here, as you see behind me, the Trojans just went into the locker room, so we're excited to see what this game entails. Be sure to tune in here on EPB Channel 19 or on SCRTC Channel 97. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
With us.
They go.
They always be smoking like a Rasta. When we call up on no.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's contest featuring the Warren Central Dragons and your Barren County Trojans. Now let's introduce the starting lineups. First for the visitors from Warren Central. At forward, a 6'7" senior, number 3, Jordan Cousin. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 1, Mikhail Mee. At guard, a 6'2" junior, number 2, Tayshawn Bibb. At guard, a 6'4" senior, number 5, Skylar Potter. And at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 4, Jamel Barber. The Warren Central Dragons are coached by Will Unsold. And now, for your Barren County Trojans. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 5, Parker Stevens. At forward, a 6'7" senior, number 12, Jared Coomer. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 33, Garrett Arterburn. At forward, a 6'5" sophomore, number 20, Will Bandy. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 40, Tyler Smith. Barren County is coached by Warren Cunningham, assistant.
Team's athletic, and they're big and long.
When your guard is in the jump circle,
Yeah.
you know that he can play. And
Right.
They're athletic when they are able to put him there and let everybody else go get it.
And they've been ranked number 1 in the region all season long. They're 12-2, and the only 2 losses, if we mentioned earlier, Oldham County and Louisville DeSales.
With the best team they've had in a while, so let's see what we can do up against them here in the next 32 minutes.
Jared Coomer in the jump circle. Brian Morgan will toss it up, and we're set to go here with the Trojans and Dragons. And a tap controlled by Warren Central. As Cousin lobs it down underneath. And a shot put up and in by Bibb. And they will press man-to-man all over the floor. Coomer gets the ball in play to Stevens. Stevens is trapped. Throws it long. It's off to Arterburn. Arterburn trying to get it across the line. And he does. Handed off to the left side, working against Barber. Bounces it off Stevens. Had it knocked loose. Has to dive for it. Gets rid of it off to Arterburn. Gets it across over to Bandy on the right side. Bandy giving it back out to Stevens. And Stevens on the dribble, working against Meade. Works it left side, reverses right, giving it off to Arterburn. Arterburn reverses back left. Now gets rid of the basketball to Bandy. Bandy trying to go baseline. He's cut off. Back in the corner is Arterburn. Arterburn wants to drive with the left elbow. Throws it off in the right corner. Stevens lets it go for three. It's in and out. Rebound taken by Potter. Potter bringing it down for Warren Central. Potter will shovel it back off right side. Bibb in the corner. Out to Cousin. Now Cousin wants to drive with against Bandy. Throws up the shot. Good off the glass. 4-0. Warren Central. And they will press again. They're trapping Stevens, getting rid of the basketball. Diagonal pass off to Coomer on the right side. Cuts back left, heads it down the lane. Fall Gray shot. Good off the glass.
Took Jared a long time to get in the flow offensively last night. Real early tonight, gets his first two.
And that's a People's Bank shot. People's Bank in Glasgow working for you. There's a collision, an offensive foul as Bandy went sailing across the floor.
He hung in there.
Offensive foul is going to be on Cousin.
Cousin was actually passing it out on the baseline, and Will was able to stand in there and take the charge on the pass.
Jared Coomer will toss it in for the Trojans. Run out, coming to Arterburn. Arterburn behind the back dribble, goes under, puts it up and in.
Behind the back to get away from Mikkel Meade for the layup.
4-4. They float it down inside, turn around, jump shot, won't go. Crashing aboard Arterburn, saves it in bounds. Nope, they said he was already out. And so it will go back to Warren Central underneath. 6:13 to go in the first quarter. Tied at 4. And it'll be Barber to toss it in, right side of the bucket. Barber looking, gets it out now to Bibb. Bibb back to Barber. Out of the right side of the floor, drives against Stevens, leaves it out there with Potter. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. It's in and out. Bandy with a rebound for the Trojans. Outlet pass comes to Stevens. Stevens into the front court left side. Bandy comes to set a screen. Goes to the top of the key. Wants to drive. Forces up the shot. No. Smith tried to get the rebound. Taken by Warren Central, but Potter fell out of bounds with it. So Barren County will have it back with 5:46 to go here in the first. 4-4 ball game. Coomer will toss it in. Coomer lobs it out of the backcourt. Bandy's going to have to go chase it down. And he'll work it now against Bibb. Bandy gives it off to Stevens. Stevens will get it across the midcourt line as he'll work against Mee. They come over to trap him. Cross-court pass at a looper to Bandy. Bandy drives in, pump fake in the lane, puts up the shot. It's going to go in.
Made a tough one in the lane. Pump fake 2 or 3 times.
6-4. And here's a jumper 15 over Coomer. It's no good by Cousin. Got a whistle, foul over the back on Warren Central. It'll be on Potter, his first, team second. And going to get a couple of reserves in for Warren Central as number 11, Kamal Esmick, checks in. 6'4" senior. And 14, Tegra Maluka. 6'4". Barren leads it. Here's Tyler Smith. Bounce pass across over to Stevens. And now Bandy in the corner, looking. Needs help. Throws it across over to Coomer. Coomer wants to drive against Potter. Dumps it off to Smith at the free throw line. Takes it down to the lane. Goes up with a shot. He got fouled. No whistle. Here comes Potter with it for Warren Central down the right side against Coomer. Going to drive in. Throws it up on the run. It was blocked. Coomer comes up with the basketball. Good defensive pressure by Jared Coomer on Skylar Potter. Here's Bandy on the left side. Bandy looking. Wants to drive. Free throw line. Has to look back outside. Coomer's got it. Coomer getting the screen from Bandy. He's picked up his dribble, back out to Stevens. Barren leads it 6-4 over Warren Central, 4:28 to play here in the first. Bounce pass over to Coomer on the left wing. Coomer looking. Now puts down the dribble, giving it out now to Arterburn. Arterburn getting some pressure. Drives in, throws up the shot, it won't go. Rebound knocked loose out of bounds off Central as Tyler Smith went up for the rebound. Ball got yanked and off of Warren Central players. Jordan Cousin returns to the Warren Central lineup. He'll replace Bibb. And Stevens will put the ball in play. Comes in the corner. Coomer pulls the trigger. In and out. Tapped up, no good. Taken by Esmick. Esmick gets rid of the basketball now to Malika. And driving in. Oh, we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Jared Coomer, I believe.
Yes.
His first, Barron's first of the ball game. Going to send to the free throw line Skylar Potter, who's a 66.5% free throw shooter. And Tyler Smith is...
They cut over the eye there, didn't he?
I think so. And here's the shot. It goes up, and it's good by Skylar Potter. Brandon Reed checking into the Trojan lineup. Maybe some blood on the floor out there. They'll have to try to clean up.
I don't know where he got hit, but...
Well, I looked like he was holding his eye down there just a little bit ago. Here's this shot. It goes up. It's good for Potter. 6-6 ball game. Full court pressure again by Central. Coomer gets the ball in play to Stevens. He's trapped, gets out of it. Now to Coomer. Coomer back to Stevens on the left side of the floor. Going to have to get it across the line. Bounce pass off to Coomer. Coomer going to have to hurry.
Yeah, got to go.
And it's going to be picked off in there. And driving the basket, no. And put back up and in. Foul. It's going to be Cousin getting the basket. Foul on Parker Stevens, his first, team second. Landon Key checking into the Trojan lineup for Garrett Arterburn. Central has scored 4 straight.
Got a little bit of a hurry against the press there and trying to cross over in front of the defender, turned it over, and they get a 3-point play out of it.
Shot's good for Cousin. 9-6 Warren Central. Stevens taking it down the left sideline. Holds up now, trying to get out of the trap, gives it off to Coomer. Coomer on the drive, top of the key, cuts back left, takes it down the lane, puts it up. It's no good, but draws a foul. And it's on 11. That is Kamal Esmick, his first, team's third. And Jared Coomer will step to the free throw line. Coomer, about a 70% free throw shooter, puts it up and in. Esmick's going to check out, and it's Bibb back in the lineup for Coach William Unsold.
They don't run as many in and out as they used to in the past.
Free throw, no good, came up short and taken by Bibb. Warren Central will bring it up. It's Cousin out of the right side. Gives it out now on the left to Malika. Here's a 3 from the right wing, good for Cousin. Cousin has 8 points. 12-7, Central leads it by 5. Coomer in the back court. Trying to get it across the line. He's picked up his dribble. Here's Landon Keith. Ooh, dangerous pass. Going to be picked off. Barber's got it. Barber for Central. In the corner. Here's a 3 again. Good for Potter. And we're going to have to get a timeout here.
Press affecting us a little bit that time right there. I'm not really sure who we were throwing it to. Warren Central was right in the passing lane, and all they had to do was jump, get it, drive down, and kick for the 3 as they've hit a couple of shots here off of our turnovers and extended it to an 8-point lead really quickly. And when you have the ability to press and get turnovers and score off those like Warren Central does, the lead balloons quickly.
15-7 Central. 3:01 to play here in the first quarter. And they've knocked down a couple of 3-point shots. Cousin has 8 points already. Potter has 5. So they've combined for 13 of the 15 points here in the first period. And again, Warren Central with man-to-man pressure all over the floor. Brandon Reed will toss it in for the Trojans as he gets it in play to Stevens. Stevens, the ball gets loose. He's in a trap, in trouble. Throws it long, cross-court off to Key. And that pass down to Bandy. Works inside, puts it up, came up short on the left side of the rim. Yep. Diagonal pass off to the left side. Malika. And they give it out top now. Potter driving in there, puts it up. It is good.
No help down the middle lane. All he had to do was beat his initial defender, and nobody rose over to help.
17-7, Warren Central. And Stevens in the backcourt. Bounces it off to Reed. Pass picked off, another turnover. It's Cousin driving in, lays it up and in.
Our subs have committed the majority of our turnovers off the bench. Not necessarily ready to play. Warren has to burn another timeout as we did last night. We had to burn real quickly 2 timeouts, and then we kind of turned it on a little bit more from there, but still weren't able to get the win. Right now, Warren Central pouring it on, down 12.
As we take a Big O timeout, brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow. And let's see if we got a Coca-Cola scoreboard update here. Let's see, Glasgow won 73-53 over Thomas Nelson. And Glasgow girls up 54-23 after 3. Haven't got a final on that one over Todd County Central. Jared Coomer will toss it in. The press is still on by Central as it comes into Gavin Withrow, who just checked to the ball game. And working it down, Brandon Reed, right side of Bandy. Bandy now cutting across. Here's Coomer, and he lays it in.
Good give and go, cut right down the middle of the lane.
19-9. Here's another three-point try, bottom by Skylar Potter.
Very, very good shooter.
22-9. He has 10 points already in this first quarter. Minute 55 still to play. In the backcourt, having trouble, comes across. Gavin Withrow got nailed on the floor. Bodies everywhere, scrambling. Withrow still down.
Got hit in the head as he was coming to the basketball. He did the right thing. He met the pass and didn't get the foul.
So he's up now, but a little dazed.
Training room has been a busy, busy place tonight. And it might get one more customer.
Yeah, there should have been a foul call right there, and the officials let it go. Parker Stevens checking back into the Trojan lineup. And Esmick is back in for Central, along with 0 Trey Pillow, 5'10" junior. And ball comes into Stevens. Stevens working up court against Pillow. Still in the back court. Trying to get it across the line. He does. Now in trouble, giving it off to Coomer. Coomer takes it right side, spins back left. Now dumps it off to Arterburn. Can't shoot the three, slides over, shoots a three-pointer, and it's an air ball. Brandon Reed fighting for it underneath, and we got a whistle and a foul as Reed hit the deck.
It'll be on Potter. Pushed Reed. That'll be his second, right?
Yep, it will be 2 on Potter. And so, is he going to stay in?
No, he checked out.
Okay.
Cousins came in for him.
Ball comes to corner Arterburn, out to Stevens. Stevens backs out of the dribble on the right against Asmick. Top of the key, hands it off to Coomer. Coomer back over to Stevens on the left wing. 1:15 left in the quarter. Arterburn jacks up a three-pointer. That's off the mark. Coomer with the offensive board. Goes back up with it. No. And fighting for it all around and coming up Arterburn. Fadeaway shot is good on the right baseline.
Finally hustled to that one and got it back to an 11-point lead for Central.
22-11. Ball's kicked out of bounds. It stays with Central at 54.8 seconds to go. Tyler Bush checking into the Trojan lineup. 6'1", 170 sophomore for Brandon Reed.
Withrow out. Tyler Smith out. Not back on the bench yet, so we're going to have to go a little deeper into our bench.
Out of the corner, Asmick will pull the trigger for 3. It's an air ball. Bandy's got it. He cleared out Cousin. Gets her the basketball to Stevens. Stevens gets it across the line. Over it goes to Coomer. Coomer wants to drive. Floater, shot, and in.
Take advantage of Potter being on the bench. Back-to-back buckets.
22-13. As Cousin has it out front near the midcourt stripe with 27 seconds to play. Barren has scored the last 2 buckets. Cut it to 9. And Cousin with 17 seconds to play. Down to 10. Cousin makes his move against Bandy. Drives, spins, in the lane, jumps it up. It is going to be short. Rebound to Bandy with 2 seconds. One going to have to hurry to get it off. Shot off the glass, no good. As the buzzer sounds, and the Trojans trail after one to Warren Central, 22-13. We'll be back second quarter of action coming up here from Barren County High after this break. As you're following the Trojans on.
And at the end of the first quarter here at Barren County, the Trojans currently trail 22-13 to the Warren Central Dragons. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, 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 Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Tyler Bush starting the second quarter. Sponsored by A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home. Running everyone, please don't text and drive. Here's Esmick. Dumps it off underneath. Shot put up and in by Bibb.
Quick. 5 seconds off the clock. They've already got 2 points up and in.
Here's a run out, and it's going to be too long for Coomer. And it goes out of bounds. Bibb was putting a hold on Coomer. He got tripped up.
I would agree with you.
24-13, Dragons lead it. 7:43 to go here in the second. And it'll be Cousins stepping out to toss it in. Potter's on the bench with 2 fouls. And ball will come out long, almost to midcourt to Michael Mee. Here's Cousin, wants to drive, goes to the basket, lays it in. And going to get a charging foul. And now Coomer is down.
Yeah. I think he hit his head on the floor when he took the charge. I think we'll have to pull him out. Literally, we have a line at the training room. We have a waiting line. So hopefully we don't have to add another one to it to get him checked out.
Foul was on Bibb, his first. That'll be Warren Central's 5th of the half. And they still in a man-to-man pressure all over the floor. Ball comes into Parker Stevens. Now Stevens will work it up court, now being chased. Gets it across to Arterburn on the left side. Arterburn, now here's a steal from behind. They walked with it, though.
Foul.
But they're going to get a foul on Arterburn.
Pushed him to help him fall down, I think. Warren Central will press you from the time they get off the bus to the time they get back on, and right there we spun back into the press coming from the backside, and that's how we turned it over. You got to know they're coming from behind to trap you.
Central with a basketball. Malika's back in the game. That was looked like a walk there, but no whistle. Malika will go in the right corner as Mee fires it up, no good. Rebounding there with Tyler Bush. Gives it off to Landon Key, and Key will bring it in front court for the Trojans. 1 minute gone here in the second. Barren down by 11. Parker Stevens getting a lot of pressure and gives it off to Landon Key. Now Key, long range left. Drives to the baseline, throws it off in the corner. Bandy will fire. It's no good for 3. And a rebound taken by Michael Mee. Over the left side. They dump it off the right side. It is Potter with a jumper. Good for 3.
Is that his third?
That's his 3rd tray of the game.
He shoots 42% from the three-point line, and we're giving him open looks.
Yep. 27-13. Arterburn's going to be fouled, and it'll be on Barber, his first, team 6th. Jared Coomer will toss it in for the Trojans. Bandy's going to get a breather here. as it comes into Stevens. Stevens will work now against me. Left side, gives it off to Coomer, wants to drive baseline, goes and stuffs it.
Not a real emphatic one, but he still threw it down.
27-15. Here's Potter off in the right corner. And now the baseline. They're working across. That's a double dribble right there and no whistle. And a shot going up and in on the left side of the basket by Bibb. 29-15. Here's a pass thrown away. Key tried to save it in bounds. He did, but Potter's got it for Central. Potter off the right side. Potter with a three-point try. That's no good. And the rebound. It's knocked around, and Arterburn comes up with it, gives it to Coomer. Baseballs it to Key on the left side. Stops, 18-footer on the way. No good. Crashing the boards, Potter for Central. He'll get rid of the basketball to Barber. Barber will drive it right down, splits the defenders, lost the handle, and Key's got it. Lead pass is going to be picked off and then knocked around again. And here is Bush going to the basket, and he's going to be fouled. And this one will be on Warren Central's number 14, Tegra Malika. His first team 7th. Tyler Bush at the line. 6-foot sophomore. Puts it up, and it is no good. It's all around it and out. Brandon Reed, Gavin Withrow back in the game now. Tyler Bush for one more shot. On the way, got that one. 29-16, Warren Central. Will Bandy back of the court. So Coomer, Bandy, Withrow, Arterburn, and Reed on the court for Barren County. Malika goes right side with it over to me. They dump it down to Esmick. Underneath, Potter walked. No whistle, hit the bottom of the backboard. Out of bounds to the Trojans.
Yes, they say he was bobbling it maybe. We've got to slow it down. We got to get it across against this press, but we've got to slow things down. But they've really sped us up, playing at their pace.
And Withrow trying to split the defenders, has it knocked loose. Shot goes up. It's blocked by Coomer. We're going to get a foul. You got to play physical with this bunch now, I'm telling you.
Yeah, and Jay, to be honest with you, that's exactly what Warren told him at the quarter break. He said, you got to hold your own, be strong with the basketball, and we're really not doing that. You see that turnover right there? They're slapping it away, coming from behind, and just a little bit of pressure from them, and we're not holding on to the basketball.
Foul is on me, his first, team's 8th. Cousin checking back into the Central lineup will replace me. 5:02 to go in the first half. Barren County trailing 29-16. Coomer at the line for the 1+1. It's on the way, and it's no good. Central with a rebound. Potter across over to Cousin. Cousin out of the right wing, going to fire it for 3. Knocks the bottom out of it.
Well, it's been a good 2 nights for opponents shooting the 3.
They've got 5 already. 32-16. Coomer weaving through traffic, taking it all the way to the hoop. And we'll call it an offensive foul. So you charged into Potter.
That's a big call. Could have went one way or the other. That would have been 3 on Potter if we were able to get it to go ours. So it goes. Is that Jared's second?
That's his second. He'll have to come out for a little bit. 4:41 to go in the first half. Barren down 32-16. And it's Barber with a basketball for Warren Central. Works against Withrow. Leaves it out there with Cousin. Hands it off to Potter. Potter trying to make a move on Arterburn. Bounces back off to Barber. Barber trying to penetrate. Giving it off now to Malika. He drives in a collision with Withrow. And that will be an offensive foul.
It's an easy call there.
Malika, his second personal. That is number 9. On the Dragons here in the first half.
They've doubled us up again.
Ball comes in Arterburn in a trap, got out of it, and then threw it to Reed, and he lost it out of bounds.
Wow. We have not had, well, first of all, say we've not seen this kind of pressure all year, but we haven't had trouble against the pressure we have seen either.
And they finally get the ball into Potter underneath the basket, flipped it up and in. He was all the way underneath the backboard. 34-16. And here's Withrow. Bad pass picked off, and here's a shot put up good and a foul. Esmick gets the bucket. That extends the lead to 20 for Central at 36-16. Gavin Withrow commits his first. That is the 15th foul of the Trojans here in the first half. This game getting away here
very quickly
as Coomer checks back in. Stevens back in for the Trojans. Got a final in. Glasgow girls won tonight 68-35 over Todd County Central. And Bibb has returned to the Dragon lineup. He'll come in for Cousin. And it's Esmick at the free throw line for Warren Central. And he'll put it up in the air, and it is no good. Ball kicks off to the left side. Chased down by Tyler Smith, who's back in the game now. Gets rid of the basketball to Bandy. Baseball's at cross court over to Stevens on the left side of the floor. Now he's got Potter guarding him. Coomer dumps it off to Bandy. Bandy works inside up with the left hand. Whistle and a foul
to block on
Esmick. His second. That'll be 10 on Warren Central in the first half. Should be 2 shots.
Yes, sir.
And Will Bandy with 1 field goal in the game so far. 71% free throw shooter. First one is good.
Garrett and Jared, the only 2 that have even had more than 1 field goal.
Mm-hmm. And that's only the 4th point of the quarter for the Trojans. 36-17. Bandy gets them both. 36-18 Central, 3:40 to go in the first half. Barber with the basketball for the Dragons. As Barren County trying to go to a zone here. Matchup zone. Potter, back left side, over to Barber. Barber on the dribble. Barber brings it back out. Now reverses back to the left side. Sends it out to Potter. Back over to Barber. Barber dribbles to the top of the key. Over to in the corner. Here's a 3 in the air. Good for me. Michael Me. That is the 6th 3-point shot for Warren Central here in the first half. 39-18. Here's Coomer with it. Giving it off now to Arterburn. Arterburn works it in front court. Had it knocked away. Coomer trying to go with a loose ball. Chases it down. Trying to work it back across the line behind the back dribble. Now works it right side. He's going to throw up the shot. It won't go, but he draws a foul, and it'll be on Barber, I think. That's his second. And Jared Coomer at the line. Missed his last 2 in a row. It's 2 right here. And the first shot goes up, and it rims off. Coomer at the line for 1 more. And got that one to drop in. His 10th point of the half. 39-19, Warren Central, 2:45 to go here in the second. It's Bibb, looping it cross court. Over to Malika. Potter in the key, going up baseline. Here's a shot going up and rattling in for Bibb. That's his 8th point of the half. 41-19, Warren Central. Stevens sends it across over the left side. Arterburn fakes a 3 to the left elbow, giving it off to Bandy. Baseline, goes under, puts it up and in. 41-21, 2:15 to go here in the first half. Out front with it is Malika. They go in the middle. Cousin underneath. Shot put up no good. Battle for the rebound. Put back up and in by Cousin.
They're so quick up off their feet, it's hard to get rebounds, and Warren calls his 3rd timeout of the half.
43-21, Warren Central. 1:58 to go before the break. It's a full timeout as we take a Big O timeout. Brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow. They have hit 6 3-point shots here in the first half. 3 of them by Skylar Potter. 2 from Jordan Cousin. Michael Me hit the other tray. And we're seeing why Warren Central is the #1 team in the 4th region here tonight.
Yeah, they got several kids that can hit the 3, and they've all been able to do that tonight. If you look at their 3-point percentages, Me's a 43% shooter, Potter's a 42% 3-point shooter, and Cousin shoots it at 36%. That's really good for a high school kid to be able to shoot over 30, and they're got kids shooting closer to 40% from behind the arc, and we're not closing out. I'm sure those points have been made on the scouting report, and our kids know that, but their ball movement, and they're getting in positions where we're trying to run down the floor and play offense, get a quick turnover, and everything goes south for us very quickly. Be interested to see when we get the halftime stats how many turnovers we have and how many points off the turnovers that Warren Central has had.
Central man-to-man pressure, as we've seen all night here in this game. Coomer trying to get the ball in bounds. It comes into Stevens. Stevens bounces back to Coomer. Now Coomer, jump pass up the left side. Stevens curls out of the wing. Brings it back out front. A lot of pressure from Barber out there. Bounce pass left side over to Coomer. Thing almost got away from him. A little wide to the left. Coomer wants to drive. Goes to the basket, puts it up short. And rebounded there by Esmick. He'll send it up court now. It's me across the left side. Blocked by Coomer. Oh, they're going to call him with a foul.
Be his third. We had to put him back in there, honestly. But he'll set the last minute and a half.
Team sixth, Tyler Bush will check in here after the first shot by Tigra Malika, 6-foot sophomore for Warren Central. Shot goes up and it's good. His first point of the game. Tyler Bush in for Jared Coomer now. He'll have to sit with 3 fouls. 44-21 Warren Central. And Malika back at the free throw line. His second shot is on the way, and that rattles out. Rebound to Bandy. Bandy has picked up his dribble, needs some help, feeds it off to Stevens. Stevens out of the right side of the floor. Now he's picked up his dribble. Has to lob it back out to Bandy, top of the key. Bandy feeds it down to Tyler Smith. Works around his defender and lays it in.
Need a little bit more of that.
44-23. 1:10 to go here before halftime. Esmick floats it back outside to me. There are 5 seniors on this Warren Central team. 4 of them started tonight. And they go inside. Ball gets away. Arterman had it for a moment. Slapped it off to Stevens. Stevens on the right side. Drives in. Throws up the shot. They're going to call an offensive foul on Stevens. Sure looked like to me that Malika was moving. It'll be 2 on Parker Stevens and 7 on the Trojans here in the first half. Pillow back in the game along with Cousin. 49.7 seconds to go here in the first half. Barren down by 21. With the basketball is Barber. Barren in a 2-3 zone. Comes off the left side now to Mikel Me. 38 seconds. I made us hold it for 1 shot out there. And holding it out there is Barber.
I'd be content to go up into the break 20 plus if I were them.
Down to 25 seconds to play here in the first half. As Barber holds the ball out near midcourt. 18 seconds to play. Down to 13. And now down to 7. And here comes Barber. Oh, a collision with Tyler Smith. And that'll be an offensive foul.
Good job. He was not really wanting to help off of his man until he absolutely had to because he's afraid for the dish. He did a good job staying in there until he stepped over and took it.
That's 3 on Barber. 3.7 to play here in the first half. And man-to-man pressure again. Isaiah Richardson checks in. 6'4" senior for Warren Central.
Might try a run out here.
Arterburn, here's a run out. High pass coming to Tyler Smith. Trying to get a grab of it. Throws it up, and we got a foul with 0.8 of a second.
It took him a long time. He was kind of paddling the ball down the floor on the ground, and a long time before he gathered it, but got it right at the rim and drew the foul. About the only thing we could have done there with 3.8 or 3.2 with the pressure they applied.
Richardson picks up the foul, his first. Tyler Smith, free throw, good. 44-24. 0.8 of a second left here in the first half. Shot goes up, good again for Tyler Smith. Desperation throw out of bounds. And that will end it for the first half. And at halftime, it's Warren Central 44, Barren County 20.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's three major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Hello and welcome back to
Good.
your
I think
halftime
they
show
really
here on
put-
BCHS Live. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo. Looking at the first half of this game between the Trojans and the Dragons, the score is currently 44-25 as the Dragons lead. Looking at the scores, our top scorers for the Dragons right now are number 3 Cousins and number 5 Potter, both with 15 apiece. As for the Trojans, number 12 Coomer leads with 10 points. Number 20 Bandy also has 6. Otterburn and both have 4 points. Looking at some disappointing things that we've had so far as turnovers for the Trojans, it's currently 9 turnovers there, but the Dragons have kept it to 0 for them, so that's something we need to improve on. Be sure to tune in here for the second half. I'm your host.
School spirit stores that
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you of BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about. And with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sorry, Boots Smooth Air was embarrassed to play the latest BCHS news live on air. Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88 and 7 Public Radio or on BarrenSchool.com.
Hello, Barren County.
Thanks, but I think you're right.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you of BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outlets of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Barber with 3, Malika had 2, and 1 each on Cousin, me, Bibb, and Richardson. And for the Trojans, 3 on Jared Coomer, 2 on Parker Stevens, 1 each on Garrett Arterburn and Gavin Withrow. And Jared Coomer will go back to second half, along with Tyler Smith, Will Bandy, Garrett Arterburn, and Parker Stevens. And Warren Central will start the second half with Barber, Cousin, Potter, me, and who am I missing out there? Bibb. Barren County's basketball to start the third. See if we can get a little rally going here. Down 19. It's Parker Stevens. Will work it across the line. On the left side, now looks right, lobs it off to Coomer, goes underneath, lays it up and in.
Good backdoor,
Nice
take
play.
advantage over the overplay, and Jared, even having 3 fouls, has to play.
Jumper on the baseline is up. It rims off, and Coomer gets the rebound. Coomer pushed it down the floor. Coomer stops and trying to feed it off underneath, and the ball goes out of bounds. Not sure who he was trying to go to there, but he got a little bit out of control, got a little bit too much of a hurry there, too.
Yeah, I don't know if he lost the handle on it or what happened there at the end, but turnover.
So Warren Central with the basketball. Barber has it out front. He'll send it off the right side to me. He'll throw it cross court over to Potter on the left wing. Out top of the key is Barber, and the ball gets away out of bounds. And I'm going to give it back to Central for some reason.
Didn't you think it ricocheted off?
I thought it did.
Warren Central at the end?
Yeah. So Central gets it back. Here's a shot off the glass, good on the inbounds by Cousin. His 17th point of the ball game. 46-27, Warren Central. Bounce pass in the right corner to Bandy. Cross-court pass comes to Arterburn. He'll fire it up for 3. Got it. For a People's Bank three-point shot, Garrett Arterburn, 46-30. Central by 16. Right side corner. They dump it on the baseline. In trouble. Throws it back out to Cousin. Cousin around the top of the perimeter. Over the left side now to Bibb, our brother Barber. Barber goes right side over to Bibb. And now Bibb floats it on the high post in there. And a shot out of the right corner is no good. Battle for the rebound. It's tapped out, and an offensive rebound by Central. Long looping pass is picked off by Coomer. And a pass picked off. Trying to go to Stevens with it. Me picks off the pass. Going to drive to the bucket. He'll lay it up, and it will count. And we got a foul. I didn't even see the foul there. Me.
Yeah, he went in and reached in. It was way out here, but they gave him the bucket.
Arterburn's second personal. First one on the Trojans in the second half.
Tried to go for the ball and smack it away to keep him from getting a breakaway layup, but it didn't work.
So Me is a 67% free throw shooter. And the shot goes up, and it's good. 3-point play from Michael Me. Puts the lead back up to 19 for Warren Central at 49-30. Inbounds pass comes to Stevens. That full court man-to-man pressure once again by Central. Coomer breaks it. Now sends it off left side corner to Arterburn. Arterburn will circle it out halfway, getting a lot of pressure out there from Barber. He'll hand it off to Stevens here on the near side. With 6:10 to go in the third, Barren down 49-30. On the left elbow's Bandy. He'll give it off to Arterburn. He'll come off the screen for three. The shot won't go. Up high for the rebound is Potter. Potter racing down the floor. Leaves it off in the corner with Cousin. Fakes, moves in, 17-foot fadeaway shot. Bounces off. Rebound put back up and in by Potter.
Just skied over top of all of us to grab it out of there.
51-30, and that ball's going to go out of bounds, but last touch by Bibb. Trying to go to Coomer with it on the right side of the floor. And Stevens will toss it in. Stevens gets it out to Bandy in the backcourt, hands it back to Stevens. 51-30, Warren Central. Stevens gets with the basketball to Coomer, gets a screen from Bandy, can't shoot the three, needs some help. Bounces off to Bandy, right side, trying to backtrack in, spin move, fall away shot is coming off. Rebound to Potter. Long bounce pass right side to me. He'll throw it up from 17. It bounces off the rim twice. Follow is no good by Bibb. And loose ball on the floor, picked up, and they say he had it on the inline. Trying to dig it out of there, and so the Trojans will get the ball. And a man-to-man pressure. Central has done it the whole night.
Helps when you score as many points as they do to get into it as well.
3 minutes gone here in the third. Barren down 51-30. Stevens, bounce pass right over to Arterburn. Arterburn out top to Smith. Swings it left side to Stevens. He wants to drive. He's cut off. Out to Bandy for a three-point shot. That's off high. Rebound taken by Cousin. Loops it up court. Here's Potter, and he's going to jam it.
Nobody back. Bandy took the three. A guard's got to get back. Same problem we had last night.
Smith is going to be fouled. Somebody grabbed him on the arm. That's going to be Potter. And that's his third. Team's first of the second half. So Smith will toss it in for Barren on the right side of the bucket. Comes in the corner to Bandy on the right-hand side. He wants to drive toward the paint. Throws up the shot in the lane. It won't go. Tapped up, no good for Smith. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in.
It's a tough rebound and put back.
53-32. Me in the right corner for Warren Central. Fires it back up. Knocked down by Coomer. Saves it in bounds, but it's going to be chased down by Potter.
At least he didn't throw it back towards their basket.
And Barber with the basketball now. Gives to Potter. He'll jack up a three, and it's in and out. And rebound is going to be saved in bounds, but it's going to come back to the back court. Barren County's basketball. Brandon Reed checking into the Trojan lineup for Will Bandy. And got Esmick and, let's see, Pillow in the game for Warren Central. 4:02 left in the third. Barren down 53-32. Reed looking for somebody to get open. And having trouble, has to force it out there to Coomer. Now Coomer on the dribble against Bibb. Got bumped, no call. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. Knocks the bottom out of it. Jared Coomer with his 15-point. First, actually the second Peoples Bank three-point shot of the night for Barren County. 53-35 Central. And Reed tried to go for the pickoff there, and they float it back out to Cousin. Cousin wants to drive, leaves it off of the baseline, back out of the wing. Now working around the perimeter. They go in the left corner to Esmick. Esmick back out now to me. Right side is Pillow. And now they go down in the corner to Bibb. Back out now to Pillow. Now Michael Me with it out front. Taking a pass to the right side. Baseline broken up by Arterburn, but taken in there. Going up for the shot. It is going to be good. To the left hand by Bibb. Coomer was there, but he didn't want to pick up his fourth.
That's right.
55-35. Arterburn in the backcourt. Gets it across the line. And now they try to go to Smith off his fingertip out of bounds.
One-on-one, you take it yourself in that pressure that he was against, but couldn't slow down enough to take anything off of it. That has to be a touch pass there to Tyler instead more of a bullet pass.
Right. 55-35, Central, 2:42 to go. Ball knocked away by Coomer, trying to go for the loose ball. He's got it, going to go to the basket, jams it, but missed it. Ball knocked out, loose ball on the floor. Reed was diving for it, but Warren Central comes up with it. And here's a one-hand dunk by Cousin. 57-35. Stevens in the backcourt, behind the back dribble. With 2:20 to go. Here in the third, Stevens, crossover dribble, throws it up and banked it up, no good. Rebounded there by Cousin. Cousin pushing it down the floor for Central, lost the handle, tapped it off to himself. Now gets rid of the basketball in the corner to Bibb. They give it out to Cousin. They swing it left side, wide open three look in the air is no good. Ball slapped back out by Esmick. They go back on the right side. Cousin's going to launch a three, and it's no good. Esmick trying to get the offensive board. He did. Back out. They slide over for the top of the key three-point shot. That's no good. Coomer with a rebound.
Lucky there. You gave two of their really good three-point shooters a look at it, and they couldn't knock it down.
Stevens deep on the right side with 1:34 to go here in the third. 22-point lead for the Dragons. Stevens left side over to Arterburn. Can't shoot the three. Coomer came to set a screen. Going to call Arterburn for pushing off. Third one on Arterburn. Second one on the Trojans in the second half. Landon Key, Will Bandy, Gavin Withrow in the ball game. And Central with the basketball. Pillow with it, long range left. Give it out top, driving it down to the lane is Potter, puts it up short, try to get his own rebound, fighting for it inside, a lot of traffic in there. Esmick, baseline, back to Potter, sends it on the right side now to Pillow. 1 minute to play here in the third. Potter, top of the key, over the left side is Barber. Down to 53 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Back around the perimeter left is Esmick. Here's a three by Pillow. It's no good, in and out. Ball slapped out in the corner, out of bounds. It'll be Barren County's basketball with 41 seconds to play.
They've taken a ton of threes, but they have not hit any of them. And we still have gotten outscored by 3.
And Coomer gets the ball in play to Bandy. He's in a trap, now gives to Withrow. Withrow on the run, hooks it off the left side to Key. Key will throw up the 10-footer. It's no good. Rebound to Esmick. Outlet pass comes to Barber. On the left side with 28 seconds to play. Right side, Potter. Back out front, it comes to Barber. 20 seconds left in the third. As Pillow holds the ball, looking for Potter. 12 seconds left. Potter's got it. Got Coomer guarding him. And they try to clear it out for him. Esmick comes to set a screen. He'll go left side. Now sends it off to Esmick. Down to the corner. They pull the trigger. Three-pointer, no good. That will do it for the third quarter. After 3, it's Warren Central. It's 57. Barren.
And at the end of the third quarter here, the Trojans currently trail 57-35 to the Warren Central Dragons. Thanks for tuning in. Now for the fourth quarter, I'm your host, Emily Pettigo.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support.
With us, and we're going to have a full timeout call by Coach William Unsold. 5 seconds into the fourth quarter. I'm not sure what that's all about.
Honestly, don't think they had 5 kids on the floor.
All right, well, we'll take a Big O timeout, brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow. Fourth quarter brought to you by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. Barren County outscored 13-10 in the third quarter. Of course, Trojans were down at halftime 44-25.
Shot 4 of 11 in the third quarter for 36%. They shot 6 of 17. Took 6 threes and didn't hit any of them.
Yeah.
We did hit 2 threes, like you said, but we couldn't cut into the deficit either.
Right, only 4 field goals, and 2 of those 3, like you say. 57-35. And we got Gavin Withrow, Jared Coomer, Will Bandy, Landon Key, Brandon Reed starting the fourth quarter for the Trojans. And it's Barber with a basketball as the Trojans come to trap. That should have been a walk, no call. Left side, Potter drives into the lane. Had it knocked loose out of bounds. Man, went off his leg.
Gotta be. Gotta be. Yep, they'll get that one right. Slapped it off Potter's leg.
Jared Coomer will toss it in. And Warren Central still putting the man-to-man pressure on. So they have the entire night. Landon Key in the backcourt. Gets it across the line. And they call an offensive foul, so he pushed off.
Yeah,
his first, team's third.
He kind of looked in disbelief, but he did. And I don't. He didn't really have to either. That's the kind of things we've done tonight that really for the last 2 nights. I mean, you hate to go back to last night, but we've just done a lot of things uncharacteristically, more so tonight by the team we're playing than last night.
Central with the basketball, working the right side is Cousin. Cousin on the dribble. Brings it back out. He'll give it off on the right side of Barber. In the lane. They dump it back off the race line. Spin move. Goes up against Coomer with the left hand. Wow.
Nice move, wasn't it?
That was Bibb getting his 12th point. 59-35 Central. Gavin Withrow with the basketball. Double team, sends it down the corner to Reed. He'll give it on the high post. Ball knocked away. Here comes Potter with it. Bounce pass up court. A little pump fake. Puts it up. Missed a shot. Potter with a rebound. Sticks it back in.
That was a prime example of us just not taking care and being strong with the basketball. They ripped it right away and then went down themselves and made a strong putback move.
61-35. Warren Central's largest lead. Here's Gavin Withrow. Bounced it down to Bandy. Reversed it up. And lost it really out of his hands. Tried to go back up with it again from 15. It's no good. Here comes Cousin with it. In the corner. Back out for a 3. That is good for Potter.
He's going to make that 50 to 60% of the time of trailing 3 where he can step right into it. A good shooter is going to make that.
64-35. Gavin Withrow trying to get it across the midcourt line. As he does, gives it off to Reed on the right side. Reed on the dribble, back out to Coomer. As Coomer trying to shake off his defender, gets double team over to Withrow for a 3-pointer that's off the mark. Potter with a rebound. On the move for Warren Central, dishes it off underneath. Shot thrown up, no good by Cousin. Lost the handle on the rebound, and Reed's got it for the Trojans. Down the right side, cuts back left, pulls up. Shot partially blocked, going to get a foul. And it's on me, his second. Not as many fouls called in the second half as we saw in the first half. Brandon Reed at the line for Barren County for 2 shots. First one is up and good. Tyler Bush and Parker Stevens back in the game.
Jared played that whole third and here in the fourth without picking up his 4th foul, and nobody that was in foul trouble added an extra one, I don't think.
Brandon Reed at the line. The shot goes up. Good. Got them both. 64-37, Warren Central. 5:42 left in the contest. Central with the basketball. Barber's got it. Pass in the turnaround to me, or rather to Cousin. Swooping right hand, one-hander good. Cousin gets his 21st point of the game. 66-37. Reed out to Withrow. And Withrow goes left side over to Stevens. Stevens Bounces out to Bandy. Right side it goes to Withrow in the wing. Looking for Stevens. Can't get it to him. Out top it comes to Bush. He'll go back to Withrow. Withrow pulls up at the free throw line. Bounce pass broken up in there by Barber. And here's a shot on the other end. A dunk with the left hand by Cousin. 68-37. 23 for Jordan Cousin.
11-2 in this quarter so far through 3 minutes.
Reed to the right corner, sends it back out to Stevens. He'll go left side to Withrow. Withrow on the dribble. Now he's going to have to do something with it. Sends it back out to Reed. Reed trying to drive it right down the lane. Had it smacked loose. Chased down by Bush. Bush will give to Bandy. The left elbow. He'll throw it out to Withrow. Withrow drives it in. Floater in the lane. Good. 68-39, 4:24 to go in the ball game. And here's me spinning, lost control of it. Ball poked back out. Cousin grabs it, top of the key. 4:15 to play. Barber out front. He'll give it off to Cousin. Down in the right corner, going up the baseline. It's Potter, jams it in the foul. Parker Stevens is third personal, number 4 on the Trojans here in the second half. And going to get a couple of new players in for the Trojans. Tay Pointer, 5'10", 148, grader, number 10. Caleb Hester, 5'11", 130, a sophomore, number 23. And we're also going to get Michael Harbison, number 42, 6'3", junior. 70-39, Warren Central. Shot goes up for Potter, and it's good. 27 for Potter. 71-39. 4 minutes to play in the basketball game. Withrow. Send it off the right side over to Pointer. Out to Withrow, top of the circle. Getting pressure, finds Pointer underneath. Gets trapped though. Out for Hester for a 3. It's an air ball. And taken by Warren Central. They got Kobe Haney in the ball game, a 6-foot junior. 23, Tayton Smith, a 5'10" sophomore for the Dragons. And here's a three-point try that's in the air, and it's good for Tayton Smith. 74-39, 3:26 to play. Hester out of the left side. Kind of bounce it in there, hit a knee of Pillow. And so Trojans will keep it with 3:21 to play. Withrow would toss it in, comes out to Pointer. Gives it back to Withrow. Withrow penetrating the lane, shovels it off underneath the bush, and he puts it in. 74-41. 3 minutes to go. Traveling violation on Warren Central, Smith. And they're letting the clock run, even though it's 33.
Did it get to 30?
It's going to be 35, yeah.
I don't know if it ever got there or not.
Well, it may have. It may have. I didn't notice it. And Bush goes up with a shot, and he's fouled.
It must have. We just...
I failed to see it. I think it was 74-39, so that's the reason. Yeah. Tyler Bush, free throw is good. That's his 4th point. 74-42. And Harrison Davis is checked into the Trojan lineup, 6'1", junior. Free throw is no good by Bush. Esmick with a rebound. Smith with it on the right side. Smith guarded by Pointer. Left side is Haney. Haney shovels it inside there. Shot goes up. It's no good. Going to get a foul on Warren Central. Richardson is 3rd. Team's 4th of the second half. As the clock will continue to run. That's a 5th foul on the Dragons. 2 minutes to play. Clock running here in the 4th. 74-42, Warren Central. Caleb Hester with a basketball for the Trojans. Left side it goes to Bush. Back out front to Hester. Back to Bush. Dribbles. Throws it across in the corner to Pointer on the right-hand side, but he stepped on the sideline.
He was standing out of bounds when he caught it.
1:37 to play. Smith with the basketball for Warren Central. Angles off to the left side. Out front with it is Haney. Haney gets rid of it to Rigsby. DC Rigsby who's in the game. Hester trying to go with the steal, diving the basketball, and Davis came up with it. Davis in a trap and going to get a foul here on, let's see, check the number, 15, Denario Brown.
Actually, put on 23.
That's on Smith.
Peyton Smith.
Did we miss anybody? 21 is in the ball game. Jarius Borden, a 6'7" junior.
They've got
Borden. They've got everybody else.
Borden, Rigsby, Haney, Smith.
Pointer with it out front. Over to Hester on the left side. Lets it go for three, and he drains it. For Peoples Bank three-point shot. That's the third one of the second half for the Trojans. 74-45, 35 seconds to play. Here's a three-pointer by Haney.
Literally everybody on the roster has hit a three tonight, it seems like.
77-45. Here's a shot by Harbison, and he puts it up and in. 77-47, 18 seconds to play. Warren Central. Smith on the left side. 9 seconds left. Haney with it. Picks up his dribble. 5 seconds. 4. Comes out to Rigsby. That will do it. And Warren Central wins by 30 points over the Trojans tonight. 77-47 is the final score. The Dragons go to 13-2 on the year, and the Trojans fall to 8-7 on the season. We'll come back with the...
And that's it for tonight's game, guys. The final score was 77-47 Warren Central Dragons here at Barren County Gymnasium. The Trojanettes also defeated the Lady-Dragons 54-37 earlier tonight. Be sure to tune in Monday night here to watch the Trojanettes take on an opponent in a JV varsity game. I'm your host. Thanks for tuning in, and a special thanks to our production crew tonight. This is BCHS Live.
This has been a BCHS Live production. All rights to this broadcast are reserved to the BCHS Live program and the Burgundy Media Network. To rewatch this broadcast, log on to youtube.com/BCHS Live to watch this and every broadcast from BCHS Live. To keep up with what's going on at BCHS and to check in on all other media programs here at Barren County High, go to barrenschools.com/BMN and find out more. That's all we have for now. This is BCHS Live, signing off.